Hello and welcome. This video simulates a surprise Chinese air attack on Indian military positions in Ladakh. The units involved in this mission can be seen on the map, and I will explain them a bit before starting. Currently, I have selected Indian side, so their assets are marked blue and the Chinese are red. When I play as Chinese, then the colors will be inverted. For this scenario, we are assuming that tensions are high on the border and a few recon and air defense assets are operational on both sides. What Indians don't know yet is that the Chinese bombers and fighter jets are already on their way. In this video, all units have full fuel at least during the initial phase. Chinese aircraft have taken off from Kashgar and Hotan airbases under Western Theater Command. Kindly excuse the pronunciation. The forces in this scenario follow the actual order of battle on both sides for most part. You can get a bit more information about Chinese ORBAT in the link provided in video description. It is not 100% accurate, but good enough for our purpose. We are starting with Indian side here first. Here you can see a Falcon AWACS protected by a total of 6 Sukhoi 30 MKIs armed with R-77 and R-73 air-to-air missiles. To the left, we have Srinagar Air Base with around 18 MiG-21s armed with R-77s and R-73. A single battery of SA-3 missile is provided for surface to for anti-aircraft defense. The next airbase will be Leh, which has around 18 MiG-29s armed with R-77, R-73 and R-27 air-to-air missiles, all of them almost ready for takeoff. Further south we have Adampur Air Force Base with Netra AWACS and a mid-air refueler. And further up we have a total of 5 or 6 army bases with a bunch of anti-aircraft artillery and a few buildings. I put up 7 buildings in each army base. Most of them are unarmored overground buildings like bunkers and communication units. And then there are a few Akash, Spider and anti-aircraft gun batteries. Now at the Chinese side you can see a few units. First one is a Divine Eagle UAV, a HQ-9 battery, 2 AEW aircraft KJ-200 and KJ-2000, another ECM aircraft flying in a pattern just north of Ladakh. Then there are 7 H-6 Badgers flying in with 28 KD-63 missiles with 513 kg warhead and a range of 160 nautical miles. Then there's another flight of Badgers coming in from the east, which has a total of 36 CJ-10 missiles with range of 1100 nautical miles and a warhead of 500 kg. So this missile can be launched from quite some distance without defenders having any idea about it. Further up north, near their air bases, there are a total of 15 J-11s with 6 of them are armed with PL-12, PL-10 and PL-15 air-to-air missiles. Rest have 250 kg dumb bombs, and they also have 2 PL-10 and PL-12 missiles for self-defense. Now the Chinese aircraft will start attacking Indian positions in a few seconds. The one batch of H-6 bombers will launch their KD-63 missiles on Indian Army positions up north near Depsang Plain. The second batch of Badgers will launch their CJ-10 on Leh airfield, and a total of 9 J-11s will drop their 250 kg bombs on Indian Army positions near the border. 6 more J-11s will provide air cover. Now you can see that KD-63 and CJ-10 cruise missiles are already on their way. But if you switch to Indian side, you can see that they haven't detected it yet. It's because the missiles are flying very close to the ground in a terrain which is very high and uneven. So even Falcon and Netra AWACS flying only a few hundred kilometers away are unable to detect them. Once they are detected, the Indian side will launch their uh, aircraft from Leh and Srinagar, and the existing Sukhoi 30s on CAP duty will be launched to intercept them too. Now is the time to send Indian aircraft to intercept the incoming cruise missiles and J-11 fighters. A few of MiG-29s will be kept in reserve, and I'll try to launch as many MiG-21s as possible. Uh, One of the MiG-21s has already acquired a few KD-63 missiles, but they are already very close to their targets. A Sukhoi is trying to intercept too, but it's too far to launch its missiles. Now the ground defense systems are in action, and they are trying to intercept as many KD-63s as possible. The Spiders and Bofors gun, they are all firing at the missiles and have managed to intercept quite a few. But the missiles have managed to score a few hits on the Indian targets too. I think that will be the last of them here. And these are KD-63s again. Again, Sukhoi will be too far to intercept them. Oh, sorry, these are air-to-air missiles. The J-11s on escort duty have launched their PL-15s from extreme long range, but I don't think they managed to score any hit. After dealing with KD-63 cruise missiles, Indian aircraft are now turning to engage J-15s. The latter have launched their BVR missiles at what seems like extreme ranges. And now Indian aircraft are first trying to evade them and launching their own missiles. The CJ-10s that the Badgers had launched from the east, they still haven't been detected yet, but they will be in the detection range of Indian radars shortly. In the meanwhile, Indian side has lost, I think, 2 or 3 Sukhoi 30s already, and I think 1 or 2 MiG-21. Now the MiG-29s have joined the fight and have started to launch their missiles at J-11. They've managed to stop some of them from reaching Indian Army positions. I think some of the J-11 which were trying to drop their bombs have been destroyed already. Oh, these are a lot of air-to-air missiles in the area. Now I will not be explaining everything going on in this scenario. I think you will be able to understand most of it just by the looks of it. Those Sukhoi 30s just took down a lot of J-11s. Seems interesting. And now they are turning to engage the CJ-10s. That MiG-29 has taken a bit of damage and it will have to go back to base. There are around 28 CJ-10s targeted at just Leh airfield. It is protected by a battery of Akash, one Spider, and two Bofors 40 mm. But even they can get overwhelmed with so many missiles raining on them. The Sukhois are out of their long-range air-to-air missiles and will have to get close to launch their R-73s on them. But even that will be difficult. The MiG-29 has managed to take down quite a few of CJ-10s with their R-77s and few R-73s too. This battle should be over in a few minutes. After that, we'll check the score. That is how many units each side has managed to destroy. So looking at losses at both sides, Indian side lost total of 9 aircraft consisting of 1 MiG-21, 5 MiG-29 and 3 Sukhois. Additionally, Chinese missile destroyed a total of 6 buildings. That's quite a bit. As far as China is concerned, they lost a total of 14 aircraft. So out of 15 of their J-11s, only one went back. And their Badgers and AEW aircraft, they went back home safe. They had launched 36 KD-20s and 28 KD-63 missiles. They've also managed to launch 32 PL-12. That's about all of the PL-12 they were carrying, all of their PL-15s and only a few of their PL-10s. So most of these J-15s were destroyed before they could come within visual range. This ends the mission planning and playthrough in Command Modern Operations. Next section of this video is second playthrough displayed via TacView. As this is a different playthrough, results at the end will be different too. Both sections follow almost the same flow of events. So if you understood what was going on till now, you will be able to understand this part too. At first you will see units from both sides. Then the H-6 bombers will launch their cruise missiles and then 9 J-11s will try to bombard their targets. Then they will be supported by 6 other J-11s which will try to shoot down any Indian interceptors. Indians will direct Sukhoi 30s, MiG-29s and MiG-21s to intercept Chinese missiles and aircraft. They will also use their ground-based air defense surface-to-air missiles and anti-aircraft artillery for point defense. That's it for me now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.